Hey guys, how you going? Right, welcome to another episode. Right, it's gonna be another little bit of a bits of video. We're gonna do things here and there and whatever. So it's getting dark, getting a little bit darker. It's about 4:30, nearly 5 in the afternoon, and it's sort of winter, halfway through winter. Right, so I got the battery lights on and all the rest of it. Got this little shelf we're gonna put in there, so we'll go do that now. Alrighty, so I've got this little bracket. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put it there like that sort of thing, and just as an extra shelf. But it came with this stick-on mirror type bracket, and I really don't think it's gonna stick on that rough paint. So what I've done is these are saddle clamps that come with a nail. I've actually just re-drilled them a little bit bigger, and we're going to screw them on there. Right, there you go. There it is there. So we got it nice and snug in there. Nice and snug in there, looks good. So you might want to put your phone there. You can carry a bit of weight. Not that this is like 3 kilos probably. So you can carry a bit of weight, that thing. We don't do that, so you know, I think it's more like for your phone. I think I'm going to put a USB here, and then we can actually charge your phone here as well if you really want to. That's another port. There you go. All right, we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so if you remember last video, we installed the inverter, 240 volt inverter. Sorry if I'm moving. So we installed this. So when we got this on, it does some weird stuff. So when we turn, so you can see I've got the lights on. I just want to show you right now. So right now I'm just going to turn that off. So when the isolator's on at the moment, this is technically hardwired on to let the power go everywhere else. So I turn the lights off, turn this off. Everything's supposed to turn off when I turn that to 0. Right? Everything's off. So now this is supposed to turn off when I turn the isolator off. So now if this is off, that's off now. Key means everything is off. And then you look up here and we've got power still on, a little bit of power still on. Right, now watch this. When I contact to turn everything on again, like lights, comes on and then it all fades away. That's because the inverter's got a big ass capacitor in it, and that's actually keeping the battery power on. So what we're going to do is, and it actually draws more power than it should. Normally it drops 1.1% in 10 minutes. It's dropping 0.3% in 10 minutes. So I really don't want that. We're not going to use a 240 volt inverter on all the time. Just open this door so you can see. I'm not going to leave that on all the time. I'm not having that drain power when it doesn't need to. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the output. We're going to take the negative side off there. See the yellow one? We're going to take the yellow one off there, and we're going to put another isolator on so we can actually isolate this inverter. So I've made the extension lead, so that'll go to the inverter, that'll go to the isolator. I had this isolator lying around, so you know what, I'm just going to use it. No one's going to care what it looks like, so we're going to use that. So I'll get rid of these things out of the way. Alright, and here's our bit of wood. So I'm just going to drill the screw holes first. Right, so there's our screw holes there. Now I'm going to do the hole saw there. So I'm actually going to fit, that's actually the same diameter as that. Right, there you go. Moment of truth. Here we go. Is this going to fit? There we go. Alright, so let's go fit this up inside. Alright, so we're going to put this. So that is off. That is on. So I'll screw that on there like that. So I've got that screw there. That one. And there's that one. I have to face it that way because I've got to hold it with one hand. Rightio. Alright, we'll get underneath and we'll fit this up. Oh, there's one more thing I've got to do. We're going to put this on as a string, as a lanyard sort of thing. I'll just put that there. There we go. Alright, so I moved the thing there and I've got like a key ring thing on it, so that's what I'm going to do. So do a knot. Alright, there we go. Rightio. So that's what I've done in the end. I've got a screw hanging it up there, and we just do that to turn it on. So that's on, that's off. And then when we're done, we just hang that up there like that. Rightio. Alright, so we've got the bed back down. So I just want to show you something. Everything's turned off again. But remember, I've got the solar. Everything's coming out solar wise. So this is to let the panels, isolate the panels. And that goes to the controller charger. And then this comes from the battery to the controller. So if we turn this on, we should be able to see something on there, and we should be able to see something on there. So I'm going to turn that on. So that's come on, and this has come on. Look at that. So there you go. So I'm going to turn this back off again and turn it back on again, and you'll see. I'll turn it back on, but you've got to watch it up here. This is actually rated at 50 amps because we're not going to draw any more than 50 amps. So it's going to turn on now. And it's rated at 50 amps current in and out. And then after a while, once it sorts itself out. So once it sorts itself out, it works out how full the battery is. It'll do it in a minute. There you go. So it's nearly full by this thing. But if you look at here, if you look at that, it's 99. 99. %. Oh, this stupid thing doesn't focus. Right now, so once we get the panels hooked up through there, and then we turn this on, we're going to see some charging. So anyway, that's just a little sneak peek before spring turns up. Once the day gets a bit warmer, we can get these panels on, get the back window done, and then we can paint and get this working. So anyway, I just wanted to show you a little sneak peek on the solar part of it as well. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Hope you liked that episode. At least I got that little headache out of the way, the isolator. Alright, catch you next time. Remember to subscribe and like and the rest of it. Cheers guys.